There are two nuclear power plants in Southern California. They're right on the coast, and they supply electricity to the major population centers of San Diego and Los Angeles. These facilities are not safe. They're in imminent danger of being hit by earthquake and tsunami. It's just a matter of time before that happens. What needs to be done is that the responsible leaders in the government, from the federal level all the way down to county and local level, need to act now, and they need to stop beating around the bush and hemming and hawing, and they need to stop listening to the lies of the nuclear power industry. What they need to do from the federal level, and especially the state level, because they have the most responsibility and the most sovereignty in this issue, they need to make resolutions and enact the process that is going to phase out these facilities. They need to be shut down, and however that happens, if they don't listen, if they don't do it on their own, then there need to be petitions, there need to be protests, there needs to be activism taking place. And those concerned citizens, those brave souls that are going to do it, well, their reward is just doing the right thing and knowing that their conscience is clean. For those of you that want to remain ignorant and not doing anything about it, especially if you live in the area of California or Southern Nevada or Arizona, or even people in Mexico, in the Baja and Sonora states, that are all within the zone of this radiation, which is going to imminently, inevitably be released if they are not phased out now. You folks need to do something about it. If you're going to be that ignorant and put your head under the sand like an ostrich, as the saying goes, then you shouldn't even be watching this video. Go back to sleep. Get lost. Now, for those of you that are listening, those of you that are having the same ideas, it needs to be organized. But I am calling on the leaders right now. You have your eyes and ears out there. You have your little spies. You have your little people out there that want to hear about which way the political wind is blowing. Well, it's blowing right now directly in your face. So you need to act, and you need to act quickly. I'm going to do everything I can do. Number one, by stating the movement that's taking place now, and not only that, President Obama needs to get off his trip that he's on and prioritize. This is a domestic concern, and it's very serious. We have a lot of good that can come out of a disaster, because it wakes us up to the potential repeat of the event. And you know, maybe the people in Japan had to be sacrificed by fate to make everybody else wake up. There's a lot of countries out there who are deciding to look carefully at their own nuclear power plants, and their decisions are being made to not build any more plants. But getting back to the California power plants, these are endangering millions of people, if not hundreds of millions, in the southwest in Mexico. Just that region alone is probably a worst case scenario that is possible there than just happened 9 days ago in Japan. So something has to be done about it, and I'd appreciate seeing that. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen, and this is going to be a great improvement. Now, on the other hand, in conclusion to this process that has to take place, people have to learn to stop using excess amounts of electricity. You know, electricity is a resource, just because you can pay for it doesn't mean that you can just waste it. I think that rich people and the middle class have been lulled into this idea that, if something can be afforded, like the SUV, like the, extra video rental, or the, extra chocolate cake, you think that that's justified? Capitalism breeds all kinds of nonsense in people's brains. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean that you can waste a resource. Everybody should conserve, and number one, GE has to be held accountable for creating this mess. They're one of the worst criminal parties in the industry of electric power and creating devices that are wasteful. You can do a lot better than that. You don't bring good things to life. You actually bring things to death. So thanks for listening, folks. Get ready to see all this happening. The process is underway even as I speak.